Hey everyone, Jeff Teague here. Which minivan is better?
Today we're comparing Kia Carnival against Toyota Sienna.
That's right, we've got two powerhouses in the minivan segment. Both are fantastic road trip vehicles, but which one's the best? This is Sienna Platinum in Cypress Green, and this is Carnival SX Prestige in Flare Red. So let's walk around each of these ones so we can see the backs, the side, the front, and we'll know what we're dealing with here. Each one just came in. This is actually a pre-owned one from Fred Anderson Kia of Raleigh. So it hasn't even been cleaned up yet. Take that one with a grain of salt. This one right here just came in off the delivery truck from Fred Anderson Toyota of Raleigh. So thank you to both dealerships. We're gonna get to see each of these vehicles in the sun. This one's positioned in good sunlight, the other one's not. We'll switch them around. We're gonna do this fair and balanced, my friends. What's your impression so far?
First look time at the interior of Carnival. SX Prestige, just like the Sienna Platinum, they're at the top of the totem pole in the lineup. So these have all the bells, the whistles, all that kind of stuff you might expect. Sometimes you can get extra options to equip them even more.
Okay, what about that third row?
Okay. That's Carnival. And then this one right here is Sienna. Very distinct looks. Of course, they're not going to be the same. Not even close, right? So which one are you getting a better feel for, a better impression of? I see that the seating arrangement in the second row is different. That's certainly different. And then we'll get a look at the third row for each of these vehicles, absolutely, for sure. Matter of fact, on this one, on the Sienna, look, this one's all the way back, but you can slide it all the way forward.
Take a look at these profiles and you're gonna see two very different vehicles, even though they're both minivans.
Carnival, it looks boxier. It looks more like an SUV minivan hybrid, if that makes sense.
And to me, Sienna looks more aerodynamic, more sleek, more streamlined. But the question is, which do you like? Now during the video, I'm gonna talk about things they have in common, features that distinguish them from the other one, but these are key differences between them coming up here. These might be reasons why you would choose one or the other. Kia Carnival is only available in front-wheel drive. It also has a gasoline engine, no hybrid options, no all-wheel drive options. Sienna can be offered in either front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, so that could benefit you. It's also all hybrid, so that could either be a really big plus or a minus in your book. That's a gasoline engine plus hybrid electric motor. Carnival's going to have significantly more power, significantly less gas mileage, and also it has more cargo space than Sienna. So those could be important factors. We'll get into that.
And of course, we've got to talk about trim levels and pricing, right? The Carnival has 5 trim levels. Sienna has 6 different trim levels. You can see from the pricing that Sienna, across the board, it's going to be more expensive. It's also a hybrid and gives you significantly better gas mileage. This is a decision that each of you is going to have to make on your own. What's more important to you and your budgeting?
We got the hoods up, so we must be talking about power and seeing how that relates to everyday driving. It's very important. Just think about musical artists. How important is power? Celine Dion said, "The power of love." And then Snap said, "I've got the power." And Huey Lewis said, "That's the power of love." So clearly this is important. Let's start with Carnival. It has a more traditional engine that you'd be thinking of. It's got a prop rod that's pushed off to the side. A hood blanket keeps things a little bit quieter maybe. This is a 3.5 liter V6 engine, has more power than Sienna, 290 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. This is matched with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's very smooth shifting, I found, and it gets up hills just fine. You can pull out into tight traffic, no problem. Get onto the highway, not a big deal. Remember, this is only front-wheel drive. That means most of the power is done, even though all the wheels are working. Remember the wheels on the bus, they go round and round? Well, this one here, the front wheels do most of the work. There's no option for 4-wheel or all-wheel drive with this particular one.
The Sienna, this has a lot lighter hood
than our friend Carnival here. Hood blanket as well.
Now this is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, and you match that with a nickel metal hydride battery and electric motors, and then it's going to give you 245 net hybrid horsepower. Still has good front end torque. I've driven this many times, and again, it also pulls out into traffic just fine. Just doesn't have as much front end torque, I guess you can say, as our friend here. This is available in front wheel drive or all wheel drive. And then remember, it's all hybrid. Whew.
We got to talk about gas mileage, right?
Well, this one here has 19 in the city, 26 on the highway, 22 combined.
Gas tanks on the driver's side, most cars are. And then it also has 19-gallon fuel tank.
Sienna's going with
Driver's side fuel tank, then it's got 18-gallon fuel tank, and it's
36 in the city, 36 on the highway,
36 combined. Again, that's a lot more than Carnival, but it's just a matter of what you're looking for. More power, a little bit less price, or better gas mileage and hybrid components. If you get all-wheel drive, it goes down just a tick to 35 combined.
This one here, I'm gonna have a tough time figuring out
Who's the best front end?
See, they both have chrome accents. They both have LED lights all over the frickin' place. Look at Sienna. Kind of sweeps around here like an eye just staring at you, right? Right through your soul. These LED lights are gonna be very different from Carnival. It has front parking sensors, has the 360 camera. You'll see that also on Carnival. It's hybrid, that's the Toyota blue. And then you can see it's got the horizontal lines across with the honeycomb down below. So the question is, how does that vary versus this one here? That is wild looking, right? Kind of flows all the way into the front grille. Very interesting use here of a lot of chrome. Look at the rectangles here. It's like a waterfall flow. All right, and then we've got the camera here. We've got sensors. Nice. Let's keep going. So now, look at the hood design here. Bold lines here with like a tiger nose front end. I'm a tiger. And then this one right here, woo! A little bit more sleek and streamlined. So who wins? Carnival, Sienna, big difference in wheels.
And remember the song, wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. And I think it was describing the wheel design of these two vehicles.
At least I think it was. 235/55 R19 tires. And then we've got this 19-inch dark wheel design here. Compare that to our friend Sienna. This is 235/50 R20 tires, but look at the chrome bling here. So we have two very, very different ones. Write a comment, who has the better wheel? This is the Sienna blind spot monitor, amber orange right in the side mirror. And here's the Kia, more of a red with a triangle.
Each of these vehicles has a different way to open up the side sliding doors and the back hatch, and they're really cool. You can open up a Sienna side sliding door and the back hatch using the key, using the buttons in the car, or you can come up to this Wi-Fi thing right here,
kick it, and it's gonna open up that way. Same thing goes with the back hatch. Carnival has a cool function where you just walk up to the car with the key in your pocket. It's gotta be on you, side doors too, and it just automatically opens. You'll know it's a Carnival because number one, you're gonna see this piece of artwork really sloping down here to the back. All right, it's got the raised rails, two different pieces of glass for the front and the back. It's got a window cutout here in the side, which helps you see around the pillar. Again, turn signal indicator, blind spot monitor. We've got auto lock and unlock on both of the doors, front and the back. And then this one has the silver metallic accent along with matte black. It's got gloss black, window accents, pretty cool stuff. But does it beat Sienna for you? Sienna has that streamlined aerodynamic look. Makes it look longer, I think. I think the Carnival looks bigger, this looks longer. All right, so we got a big cutout here. Got the raised rails, but they start a little bit further back. This one only has one pane of glass. You can get a panoramic, but again, it's surprising that the highest level doesn't have two panes of glass. Just my opinion. I think this one has cooler, sharper lines. Looks more modern, I think. But I don't know. That metallic piece of artwork on the Carnival makes it look modern as well. This one has auto lock and unlock as well as the Wi-Fi. As a matter of fact, I'll show you the Wi-Fi because it's kind of cool that it's actually pointed out here. That's where you kick.
Yes, that's where you kick. Whatcha! Both these vehicles have big butts and they cannot lie, but they look good.
They just take a completely different approach to the back end. I like them both. I wouldn't change them. Don't change the diesel. Turn it up a little. I got a dining room full of fine dine Brizzles.
This is a little bit smaller right here, but it goes all the way across in a cool design.
Wild pattern there. Look at that. Really interesting. We got the light up there. And we also have the rear wiper coming down, hidden from the top. Kia, like that logo. Backup camera there, that's cool. That's how you open up the lift gate. We've got backup sensors and a silver bumper down below. And then,
plane. Safe travels, my friend. I'm gonna come back down here.
Get distracted by planes. Look at this Sienna tail light. Looks like a whale tail or a fish tail. I did not say whale tail. It's not what I'm talking about. And then right here, look at this.
We've got almost like a shelf or a spoiler type function. It's really kind of cool,
but it juts out in a different way.
This is just more boxy and traditional, and it goes again with the building philosophy, right?
Okay, backup camera here. Pretty cool stuff. And then we've got the backup sensors, gloss black and silver metallic down there. Which one's better?
I have the better logo. No, I have the better logo. If you're looking for good cargo space, they both have it.
But the Kia has more. We're gonna do the Kia first. They both have storage that comes down here. This one has
40.2 cubic feet of space
behind the third row.
This one has 33.5, so Kia has more.
Let's see how they use it though. This could be for a cargo net. Look at this, we've got 100 watts of power there. That's kind of cool. All right, 12 volt circular. We've got hooks for groceries. That could be handy.
And then the seats, they go down and store right there. We've got a top pocket,
a bottom pocket, so you could store. And then just look how deep that is. That's really impressive.
So what do we do here? We let it fall, and then we let it pull back, and then we let it fall, and then we let it pull back. That was a good test to see if I could do this function
with two hands. I'm sorry, with one hand. Why did you say that, Jeff? God, I'm so stupid. All right, so we've got USBs right here. Look at this, sunshades for the third row. That's impressive. That's impressive. That means we've got sunshades for the second row. I already see the hooks. Got nice cup holders there.
And then this seat right here, this is the Smart Flex. It can slide all the way forward. It can come out, and right there, you can tabletop it. So it can be a table for the second row or for the third row. And I see a USB over here, lights, and see how the air flows down on your third row passengers. And they've got second pane of glass for the second row.
Nice. Now Sienna is good too, and it's got a big benefit right here, a 1500 watt plug-in. So you could literally microwave something. I've done it before in my Sienna tailgate party on the channel. Just look up Sienna tailgate party on my channel, you'll find it. Got hooks, latches, and then a big cutout here. That's for other trim levels if you want to put the side seat, take it out. That could be right here as part of a bench. Could just store it right here. So that could be nice. Deep storage pocket. How much easiness or ease can we use with one hand here? And pull. I know I say it a lot in the videos, but it's like the bend and snap. You pull and pull. Works every time. All right, boom. Okay, so now got good storage here. Oh, we've got rear entertainment system on this one here. I see that it's got the sunshade there. Nice cup holders. They might be a little bit thinner than the Carnival. I'd have to double check that. But here we've got an A and a C, so that's kind of nice. And headphone volume there. We've got the shade right there. and there's shades there. Here's where the air comes out. It's just in a different type of manner, we'll call it. So now, which one do you like? We got to give them huge props because the Carnival has the best in class cargo capacity, which is really impressive. This one here, when you put all the seats, the way they want to fold down, the way they want to go forward, things like that, take them out. This is 101 cubic feet of space. This one, when you maximize your seating, 145. 101, 145. That's a big difference. In a Carnival, how do you get to the third row? A couple different ways. We can slide. That wasn't too bad. The other thing you could do is you could move this one forward and backward as a tabletop. You can also, I don't want to remove it, but you could actually, see, I can take this one right out, and then you've got a walkway, a nice big walkway to get to the back. Now with the Sienna, this is captain chairs, second row. I could just go to the back like this, but I don't have the benefit of that third seat in the middle. So if you've got 3 kids and somebody doesn't want to sit in the back, maybe that's a consideration. Now this one here, a little bit easier to get into. Both vehicles have cool things, including the Sienna. With the second row, I can use this to get in. Back, hip problems, knee problems, easy to get into. Watch this. This is called super long slide. And how do I slide it? Well, this right here is the lazy boy function, but I don't want that. I want this one. Watch this. We're gonna put this down like that, and then watch this. All the way back. Woo! Woo! One more time. Woo! You can also recline the seat this far, maybe 50-degree angle, 60-degree angle. Yeah, so watch this. Lazy boy, optimizing. Like that, like that. So now you can really chill out and relax. Kia has its own set of benefits here. So let's find the levers that I use. I can recline, probably about the same angle, maybe a little bit more even. I can move my seat, just not as far. See? But it still works, so that way you can optimize second and third row. Second row, remember you could take this seat out like that. This one goes back really far because you can use it as a tabletop. Watch this. For the first row, or sorry, second row, or all the way to the back row. So now it's a huge tabletop. It's a cup holder for them or for me. Ha! Winner. Winning. 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 Can I do his accent? Winning. Winning. I think I got the Charlie Sheen. Let's go second row in the Carnival. We got a nice grab handle here. Remember, Sienna has 2 down this way. So nice material, very comfortable. I like the accent. I like the stitching. The design is nice. Look, we've got our air temperature and controls over here. This is also a camera. You can look at people in the second and third row, including night vision, so you can see what's going on with your backseat passengers at night. That's pretty cool. Are they sleeping? Are they awake? That's cool. Look, a hook here. That's convenient. And we've got this right here. Holla. Oh, wait, we can control this from the back seat? Give me more room. No, I'm taking the room. Give me the room. Well, you got to work that out with your front and back seat passengers. All right, we got a plug-in. I like that. Very cool stuff. This is where you get the spare tire, it looks like. That's kind of neat. And then we got 2 pockets here. So that's the second row in Carnival. Let's go to Sienna. The Sienna, my Sienna. Interesting brown material. I wouldn't get it for myself, but I like it because it's unique. I like when car companies take chances with colors and they do something a little bit different. Here's the air for the people in the back. Very cool. This particular one has the rear multimedia, and then it's got a hook right here for bags. That's kind of cool. USB-A, USB-C, HDMI, holla. Play Toyota Jeff on YouTube through my laptop. Nice, 1500 watt inverter. Remember, you can microwave in the second row. That's kind of cool. Pocket, pocket, and then sunshade there. Got bottle opening all the way down. Okay, so that's Sienna's second row. And then from the back seat, this is what you'll see of the dash. It's really different. And then look at this right here, this deck system. It's like a flight deck. Holla. All right, we've also got smart storage shelf right here. So that seems to be a positive with Sienna. The big benefit to Carnival, the matching 12.3-inch multimedia screens. That's a huge benefit, I think. Some people don't care about the size of the multimedia, so maybe you don't care. So they don't have a decking system where you could store things, but they do have a lot of convenient storage all the way down. That's something that Kia is always known for. Completely different layout. Sienna passenger side. I'm fighting the landscaper right now. He's about to blow leaves and he's gonna mess up my video. No, should we wait? Soft touch here, wood grain accents, storage here. Lots of, we could do 3 different things there. That's cool. Can we go up? We cannot go up and down. We can go sideways, of course. And then we can move the back of the seat. So we've got this pattern, just one moonroof. Traditional moonroof. And then here. So look at this, convenient armrest. Each of these vehicles is gonna have clever engineering and tricks and cargo and gadgets. All right, we got more USBs here, A and C. That's how, oh, it goes down really deep. Holla. I also really like this here. It's a great place to store your wallet, phone, keys. We've got wireless charging. Look, it's in a good place. A USB right there. Here we go. You can put your cell phone, cup holders, and then EV mode. That's for electric driving only. It's a short time at low speeds. Different driving modes, eco, normal, sport, electronic brake hold, and parking brake. Traditional shifter. Pretty easy to use and figure out, and you can cover up these cup holders and storage. Maybe you could put a phone right there too. And then underneath here, we got a 12-volt circular, but a good storage spot for bags. That one's really cool. You are kind of closed in, but I don't think it feels claustrophobic by any means. Now, when we go in the driver's side, you'll see a lot of what you saw on the passenger side as well. Memory seats, I like that. Power folding mirrors, you betcha. Very cool. Automatic high beams. We've got the 360 camera, which will show right here. Can change the color of the vehicle. Let's go back. Let's go back one more time. And then this will be sort of like the overhead model. Not the clearest of graphics. This one has not upgraded to the Toyota audio multimedia yet. Let's do the Sienna horn test. Okay, that's pretty good. Has the auto steering wheel with power. That's cool. Easy to use controls, leather wrapped, perforated. I like that. Has 7-inch information display. So you can see different pieces of information about your vehicle. Like that. And then you could set up settings. It even has lots of safety features, but it even has a head-up display right here. It's going to be hard to see, but there it is right there. So it shows up in your windshield. Let's go back. We have lumbar support. This right here, by the way, that's part of the vent for the hybrid battery, that nickel metal hydride battery, to keep it nice and cool. So you just don't want to block it on long road trips. It's not the best for it. You can turn the power side doors on and off. All right, little storage here. And then again, we've got that decking system. I like those. All right, this one right here. The big disadvantage is this one is not wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. So we've got this one. You can do Sirius XM if you want to. You need a Sirius subscription. Got just different things that you could see. I think the Kia layout on this particular comparison is going to be better. Could do the map here. That's premium audio. We've got auto dimming rear view mirror with home link for garage door openers. A little spy camera so you can see me filming, because that's what you'd want to see. All right, so we've got this, and then we're gonna vent. We're gonna open this. See how far it opens. All right, it opens all the way. So even though it's not panoramic, it at least opens all the way. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room so we could do it all night and we can make it feel right. Got backup right here, the back hatch, got the side. A lot of ways to open up in each of these vehicles the doors. One more thing about the Sienna, it does have heated and cooled seats, different settings. Pretty easy, and the air blasts out pretty darn good. Not too loud, very pleasant. Let's get in on here. Kia Carnival. Gonna do the fronts. Gotta kind of compare them at the same time, each section. That makes more sense. Soft touch here, gloss black accents all the way through. And then we see right here a consistent, looks like the outside, right? That artwork that I call it. Nice silver metallic, looks aluminum. Here we go. Less of a storage, but it does go all the way down, less pockets. This has 12 Bose speakers. The Toyota had 12 JBL speakers for comparison. Nice storage here. Then we've got, not all the way through, but we've got a nice side pocket here that you can store things in. Can this one go up? Yes, benefit there to the Kia. It has a vertical, passenger seat, like that. All right, so here's what it looks like with the two panes open. It's like House of Pain. Jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, jump, jump. This is squared off, not as deep as the Sienna, but it has a lot of space in it. I don't see any plug-ins. We've got, let's see, put that away. Storage here. And then we've got a lot going on here. Heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, the parking sensors, the camera. Boom, boom, boom. After looking at both interiors, both of them have features, accoutrements, amenities, but this one has a little bit more in the Carnival, I think. I'll let you be the judge of that one here. Got lumbar support. These are the side doors, the back button. Got all of your safety features. This is a sportier, I'd say, steering wheel. I like the controls on the steering wheel better on the Sienna, I think, but these ones are just fine. All right, so look at the nice patterns here. And remember, you can control the seats from the sides or from the actual side of the seat. All right, so looking on in here, we did that, did it, done it. Auto, got drive modes, eco, normal, smart, and sport. Here we've got wireless charging. It's in this little slot here, so my hand is charging right now. USBs, pretty cool. Like to see more USB-Cs, I think, because things are going that way. But it's fine. Either way is good. Okay. So we got different temperatures for that, and then for each of the sides. That's kind of easy to use. Then we've got our controls here for the nav. Look at that. It goes all the way across here. So this is a bigger screen. I just like this design. This seems kind of like a retro, almost like you'd see it like a, I don't want to say Radio Shack, but it's become modern now. So you can set up so many different functions and features. For example, how did I set up the power doors? I went here. And then look, you can do remote power doors and liftgate, smart sliding door. The sliding door opens automatically when approaching it with the smart key. Very cool. Same thing as the smart liftgate. So that's how I did that. Just so many different functions. I just like what they do a little bit more than Sienna. I like the Sienna readout, I think, a little bit more on this one, but I don't know. They're all good. Just a matter of what you like a little bit better. And then going up top here, we've got the home link for garage door openers. This should be, that's an auto dimming rear view mirror. Okay, we've got this, light. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Ho! Ho! Woo! 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 I'm the king of the world! So yeah, that was nice. And then we've got a lighted mirror with a slider function. One more. I gotta show you the passenger view. That's right, look at this. You can see people even night vision. Since this one is a pre-owned vehicle, I don't have the window sticker. I'm so sorry, but it's available at kiaofraleigh.com. So 2024 Kia Carnival SX Prestige. This one is 46.3 but you're gonna add in $13.65 for destination charge. You'll see destination charge on our friend Sienna as well. There's the fuel mileage, the 19 and the 26. So that's the 24 Kia. This right here is the Toyota Sienna, the Platinum. There are no changes between a 23 and a 24, so I didn't have any problem showing you the 23. No feature changes on the Platinum. The pricing went from $52,345 to $52,645, so it did go up by $300 for 2024. Otherwise, same exact car. Here we go with the safety ratings, 36, 36, 36. I didn't have a lot to show you on the Carnival window sticker, so to be fair, I want to go kind of fast through this one. So if you want to add the rear entertainment system, not sister, then the 1500 watt inverter, that's what they'll cost. So that's $1,700 in additions. This would be here. It had some extra options on it at the regional assembly port. And this one has $13.35 destination. That'll be $57,334.
Well, folks, this is the time of the video where we wrap things up. We figure out our winner. Can we do that? We've got Carnival in one corner. We've got Sienna in another. This is like Jerry Springer's final thought.
Does your wife know you're cheating on her? No, she doesn't.
Well, she does now. She's waiting backstage. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, it's on. Exactly. It is on, just like Donkey Kong. So which one's your winner? I like the cargo space in this one. I like the hybrid powertrain and the gas mileage in this one.
Like the power a little bit more in this one.
I like the layout of the interior and those long sliding seats.
I like the versatility of the second seat. I like,
what else do I like? I like the
technology in this one.
I like the outside appearance of this one. So for me, I'm just gonna leave it at, it's a tie for right now. But what do you think? Tell me your winner. I got favorites on all sides. Maybe I like this one a little bit more. I don't know, it's really hard to tell. I had fun driving this one. It's smooth, quiet, comfortable. Same goes with this one. So how do you decide? That's right, you decide. So leave a comment, leave a lot of comments and tell me who's your winner. Thanks guys so much. My channel is AutoJeff Reviews. I compare vehicles, I review them, I do how-to videos, all that jazz and more. So thanks guys so much. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Whoosh. Thanks guys so much for following me.
See you next time. Woo! Brilliant colors, right? It's fall time. I hope it's great where you are. Please check out the suggested videos and playlists. You might find something you're looking for, especially Sienna versus Odyssey or the Kia playlist. Thanks guys.